You're threatening me because I'm recording.
I'm warning you.
Because I'm recording.
Warning you.
You're warning me that I'm going to get arrested for video.
Is that a lawful order?
Can't pop over there?
Is it a lawful order?
In favor, I need you to put your camera down so that we can detain you till we can further identify you.
Okay.
Put your cigarette out.
Who was right? Who crossed the line? And how far should government authority go before it becomes a problem? In this episode of Tyrant Watch Files, we examine 3 tense encounters involving First Amendment audits, public photography, ID demands, and police authority. A man filming a post office is threatened with arrest. A police academy instructor refuses to identify himself. An independent journalist recording an FBI building ends up detained and handcuffed. Were these lawful actions, policy failures, or misunderstandings of constitutional rights? Watch closely, examine the facts, and decide for yourself. Be sure to support Tyrant Watch Files and visit the original creators featured in this video for the full context behind each encounter.
But it's also a federal building. They have the right to call because
They have the right to call whoever they want.
You look suspicious. Okay.
What kind of crime do you suspect me of committing?
You look suspicious. I didn't say you commit any crime.
Oh,
you
okay.
Look suspicious.
Well, let me tell you something.
There
What
is
can
a
be
library over there. Why don't you videotape the library?
What
the
can be
churches, the
suspicious?
museum?
What can be suspicious to
Anything,
him?
Anything.
May not.
Today, anything.
Yeah, but listen to me.
Yeah.
What can be
listening to you.
suspicious to you might not be suspicious to me.
Well, guess
now
what?
you need to inform this guy on the First
You have
Amendment
the right to film anything you want. They have the right to call the police. The police is here.
Exactly.
You set,
can you tell him that?
Thank you very much.
Can you tell him that?
All set.
No, can you tell him that?
He's telling me.
Hey,
He's telling me.
there you go. Walk of shame, buddy.
Okay.
That's
See you later, sir.
that's the walk of shame for you right there, buddy.
Now you've been disorderly. Okay?
No, I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell
you
him. He tried to impede my First Amendment right to film in public.
It says clearly no cameras in the building.
Sir, it's a public building. It's a public lobby.
It's a federal building.
Did you not
They
hear
have
me?
the right to call the
Sir?
police. There is a sign in there that says that.
Would you like to call your superior?
So
They're already
apparently
informed.
you read your amendment, right? So you probably should read the signs that
Sir,
says
I did read
no
the sign.
cameras.
Sir, I read the sign.
Then you can't
There's
record.
Are you gonna let me talk or not?
No.
Oh, well,
Time
you don't
to
want to
walk.
let me talk, that's fine.
Time
I'll
to
talk to
walk.
him. He seems like a nice guy.
I'm
There's
done. I'm
and
done
so-
with you. I gave you already my speech. That's it.
Okay,
Done.
well, he
Go
can't
film
tell
somewhere
he
else.
can't tell me, sir. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna have to request your supervisor if you're telling me to leave because this is a public area. I was in there on official.
In October 2018, outside a United States post office in Providence, Rhode Island, a citizen journalist entered a public lobby, bought a stand, and began recording. What should have been a routine visit quickly turned into a constitutional confrontation. Why did employees call the police? Why was filming labeled suspicious? And how did a simple camera lead to threats of arrest and a supervisor response?
Business. I bought me a stamp for a letter that I need to send.
Okay.
I was taking some photographs. You guys, well, not you guys, they are impeding my right to film in public. And this is a constitutionally protected activity from the First Amendment right to freedom of press. Are you guys, did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Let me ask you a question.
Did you swear to the
Why
Constitution?
are you recording?
For my own purposes.
I know, but why?
We have freedom of press, sir. You can record, he can record. You're recording right now. Are you recording right now?
I'm done.
Well, you can record right now if you want.
Right now. Here.
But it's a First Amendment right, sir, to film in public. Why are you trying to impede my right?
Okay, listen. We have another call to go to. You all set?
I've been all set. They
Okay.
need to be all
They're
set
all
with the
set too.
rules.
They
With
did
the
whatever
rules.
they had to do.
Every time I come in here, I'm gonna videotape. Okay?
All right.
You're not.
Oh, I am.
Anytime you come over here, the police are going to respond here.
And they can. Whoever calls the cops, they're wasting your time.
They're not wasting
If
time.
you want to stay out of jail, here's what I'm going to tell you.
Listen,
Don't record people around here. I'm telling you
Listen.
right now. We get a second call here.
you're
Still
196.
over here.
I'm gonna
you're
speak to
getting
your
locked
chief.
Up. I'm telling you right
oh, this is you're threatening me because I'm
now. No,
recording.
I'm warning you.
Because I'm recording.
Warning you.
You're warning me that I'm gonna
Yes.
get arrested for
You're
videotaping
being
in a
warned
public
and
area.
advised not to do that. You continue to do that.
Do
will
you
be
know that I'm
arrested.
gonna file a formal complaint on you,
Make
196?
sure you do.
Because you're gonna be schooled on some public photography rules. Did you swear to the Constitution that you were
Very
gonna
good.
defend it?
Stop walking.
Did you swear that you were gonna
Stop walking.
Sir, answer my question. You work for us. I don't work for you. You don't tell me what to do. I'm in a public sidewalk. You go tell the criminals what to do. You don't tell that to me. Okay? I respect you. You respect me.
All right, let's go into the law now. You've been disorderly, okay?
Sir, how-
You making a scene, you've been disorderly.
Sir, I'm standing up
That's
for my
a
rights.
ground to lock you up
I'm standing
in
up
a
for,
second,
I'm
okay?
standing up for my rights, sir.
We asked you to walk. Comply, please. Comply, please.
I'm gonna. Are you giving me a
This is
lawful
my
demand?
badge.
Are you giving me a lawful demand that I can leave? That I have to leave from a
This
public
is my
area?
badge. You can make a. I'm going to give you a card right now. I'm going to give you a card. You have those cards? Okay.
Are you giving? That's your sergeant? Perfect.
Very good.
Perfect.
All right.
I would love to speak with him.
Okay.
Because you guys swore the Constitution that you're going to protect it, but you're not. You're telling me I can't. Where do you think we are? In Nazi Germany or something like that? This is the United States of America, buddy. And I'm not trying to be argumentative or anything. I'm just standing up for my rights. You can't just come to me and tell me that. You can't. You guys can't. I have the right to film in public. You have the right to ask me questions. You have the right to follow me. You have the right to do whatever you want. But don't impede my rights, please. I have respect for you. I have respect for them. I have respect for everybody. But I do not let anybody impede my rights. How you doing, officer?
Good, sir. How are you?
Are you a sergeant?
I am today.
Sir, I'm exercising my right to film in public.
Okay.
I went in here. I bought a stamp for a letter I need to send.
Okay.
These guys don't want me filming in the public lobby. I'm trying to inform them that it's a public lobby.
Okay.
I'm doing a lawfully protected activity from the Constitution of the United
Okay.
States.
Did you buy your stamp?
I bought my stamp.
You're all set?
Yes, but I'm not
Okay.
all set no more because officer over here, 196, threatened to arrest me for videotaping.
Well, it's a certain point at time that you can be arrested for videotaping, especially in a place that is, although it's public,
Okay,
you have to, listen, we're not here to argue. You got your stamp.
I got my stamp,
Okay,
sir, but
and if you want to stand outside and tape, you can.
All right.
I'm going to ask you if you're going to try to prove a point or something like that.
oh no, I definitely got to
let's-
prove my point to him because
All
he
right,
threatened
well-
to put me away.
Well, at a certain point in time, you can be arrested for failure to move if people at only establishment wish for you to
I'm
move.
not blocking the sidewalk.
No, inside. It was the case inside or outside?
It was inside. I've been recording
Okay,
both
so you're-
areas.
You're no longer inside, right?
Okay, I'm not inside.
Okay, so we're all set. You bought your stamp.
I'm all set
If you
on
want to
that.
stand outside all day long with your phone up in your arm like that and it doesn't get tired, have at it.
All right.
Okay, but I don't want you inside.
Now, how do you feel about this guy over here threatening people to arrest them
Well,
for
I wasn't
public
here. I'm
photography?
sure you have that on video.
I have it, and it's
Okay.
going right to the chief.
All right.
It's going, and you want to know something? Your chief is. You guys should already know about this.
Okay.
Your chief is informed about public photography.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this
Not
guy,
inside. You all set?
Yusuf, 196, you're getting a formal disciplinary complaint filled out by me because,
Okay, very good.
sir, you're dangerous. As a matter of fact, you're dangerous.
You have a card, Sergeant?
You got a card?
I have to look at my
I-
car.
I know.
I
Hold on.
ran out.
You're dangerous. You just got schooled on some public photography by your supervisor. If he wasn't here, you'd be arresting me right now and lying on your police reports. That's what you'd be doing, because that's how you guys do. No matter if I'm recording or not, you're gonna go into your car and write your own little story. No matter if I'm recording. That's you guys need to learn on
There you go,
public
sir.
photography. Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
Call that number and have us learn whatever we need to learn that if it's upset you.
Actually,
All set.
you did a good job.
Thank you.
You failed. You.
From my own report.
All right.
Can I have your ID from my own report?
No, I value my privacy, sir. Unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I would like to.
You're all
Very
set
good.
then.
Thank
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
You guys
See you
take care.
later.
Bye bye. Walk of shame for this guy.
Can a person be considered suspicious simply for recording in public? Under the First Amendment, recording matters of public interest in publicly accessible areas is generally protected activity. From the officer's perspective, responding to a complaint is reasonable. From the citizen's perspective, demanding restrictions without articulating a crime raises constitutional concerns. Based on the available facts, the citizen receives a B+ for remaining engaged in documenting the encounter, while 6 receives a D due to threats that appear disconnected from any clearly identified offense.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, what do you instruct?
Use of force and defensive tactics.
Use of force? Awesome, nice. That's interesting. You guys have class today, or are you teaching?
Yeah, the academy is a basic class right now.
Yeah.
We're on lunch break.
Nice, nice. How long you been teaching, training?
2 years.
2?
Few.
Oh, a few years. Yeah. How do you get that position? Just rank, or?
No, you got to go through an instructor course.
Okay. So you got to go up the rank and then pretty much just kind of go through all your courses of training for yourself, right? I'm assuming.
Can I ask who you're with?
I'm by myself.
You're on the academy grounds by yourself right now?
On the public property of the academy grounds, yes, I am. Yeah, why?
Just wondering.
Yeah, I might have
Recording me right now.
I might have a few more people out there. I don't
If I
know.
was recording you, you'd probably ask me who I was, right?
Well, I mean, what is your name, badge number? It is your policy being a training officer, right?
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's why everybody has that name badge right here, right? Yeah. So what is your name?
Don't worry about it.
It's public record. Don't be a tyrant, dude. Is this what you train your police officers on the force? I'm serious, man. Be professional.
Go back inside. You have a nice day.
I want your name, Instructor. What's your name, badge number?
You're threatening me a little bit.
I'm threatening you.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm threatening you? You feel threatened?
Your attitude and everything you're doing is very strange.
I'm asking him for his name and badge number
Why
and
would
being
you do
professional.
that?
Because it's my business, that's why. You work for
What
the
is your
people.
business?
And it's your policy, so I'm asking you your name and badge number.
What is your business?
Why can't you just tell me your name and badge number?
Well, why would I do that to somebody I don't even know?
Are you serious? I'm a member of the public asking a police officer for their name and
So
badge
am
number.
I.
All right. All right. Well, two can play that game.
I'm not playing a game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm just asking name and badge numbers, you know?
Why?
Because it's public record. And you guys approached me and asked me what I was doing, that's why. Is there an issue with me being out here?
I don't know.
Are you guys hiding something?
Very strange.
Are you guys hiding something?
Does it look like I'm hiding?
Yeah, it seems like you're hiding your name and badge numbers for some reason.
Dude, I don't know what you're doing.
Being a training officer, you'd think that he'd be a little bit more professional towards the public, you know? But now we see where the tyranny begins, right? Over here at the training facility.
Yeah,
It's a simple question.
So you come in here.
I come in here and do whatever I want, legally.
No.
Use of force instructor. No name badge, no nothing, huh? Yeah. Oh, even I have an ID on me.
That paperwork's been dropped off.
Yep. All right. Sounds good, bud. That's it.
You got a supervisor here?
On April 10th, 2022, at the Vermont Police Academy in Pittsford, Vermont, Press NH Now conducted a First Amendment audit at a law enforcement training facility. What started as public filming near police vehicles quickly became a test of transparency. Why would a training officer refuse to identify? And why would a camera make a public official feel threatened?
Do you have a supervisor here? I'd like to file a complaint on you for not giving me your name and badge number after you approached me.
Goodness gracious, dude.
I know, huh? Simple question, you can't even answer it.
Why are you asking that?
Because you're a public servant and you work for me and I'm asking you for your name and badge number. And it seems like you want to hide something right off the bat with a simple question. I could pull your salary, your name, everything about you, but it's a simple question, you can't answer it.
Well, why would I?
Because you're a public servant and it's your policy.
I'm not anybody's servant. I don't understand.
You
what
work
you're
for the
doing.
state, right?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
No.
You're acting really weird.
Oh, well. It's funny how,
Jesus.
you know, if you're afraid of a camera, right, you should probably find another line of
Do I
work.
look like I'm afraid?
Yeah, you said back there you felt
I said,
threatened.
you're making me nervous.
Oh, nervous? Is that a law or is that like a... You got a lobby here? Or... Is that the lobby?
You're not allowed in there.
Well, if it says I can't go in there, I won't go in there. If it's restricted, obviously, right?
Brother, I don't know what you're doing. I never did anything to you, but
I didn't say you did. You're failing to identify, though. That's the first problem. Only approved visitors allowed. Deputy.
Thank you.
Oh. So is this not publicly accessible? Failing to identify, huh? Imagine that, a training instructor failing to identify to a member of the public. How professional. And this is where the tyranny begins, guys. But guess what? It's going to end today. Face coverings required. No face mask going in. It is red, so. All right. How you doing?
How are you?
Good, deal. Can I ask you a question? Are you a police officer or a sheriff or a director? Or?
I'm the deputy director.
You're the deputy director.
Yep.
Can I just have your name?
Yeah, Chris Burkell.
Chris
Burkell.
Perkel? Or
Burkell.
Burkell. I just got a question. So one of your training officers, approached me over here.
Yeah. Yep.
One of your training officers over here, he approached me, just asking me what I was doing, which is fine.
Yep.
Told him I'm just kind of doing my thing, recording around the public property, trying to,
Sure.
you and he failed to identify himself. Okay, which I'm pretty sure is against your policy, especially when somebody is being approached by an officer.
Okay.
I need it on record about what his name is and his ID number.
Do you know who it was?
I don't. He is in the facility right there. He was looking at that gray truck over there also. I think
Okay.
he was in and out of it. I'd like to have him come out here, be professional, give me his name and badge number, okay? Because he is a training officer. And it's a little ridiculous that a training officer is failing to identify himself to the member of the public.
Was it an officer in uniform?
He was in training uniform. He was the
Like a green uniform?
no, black. He was black or blue, dark blue.
Okay. Maybe a training assistant. That's
No,
here.
he's a training officer. He
Okay.
actually does what did he say?
Use of force training?
Yes,
here?
use of force training.
Okay, there are several of them here, so
Yep. He was looking at that silver truck over there. I don't know if you could identify him through that truck, but he is inside. I can show you a picture of him.
yeah, if you got that.
if you'd like. All right, I'm
So
gonna.
we've sent home 6 people with,
Really?
and that's been just in the last week. So
Really? Okay.
everyone, we're back to masking up and everything, so the facility is closed to the public.
Okay.
other
So
than-
that's
other
usually
than
the lobby
staff.
right there, though.
That is, yeah.
And it's just closed because of that.
Just, yeah, otherwise that would be open. The only time that it's closed is when there's a full-time basic class going on because the training is throughout the building.
I understand.
But other than that, yes, it's an open building. It's a
Okay.
state building.
All right. Yeah, he didn't even go in there with a mask, to be honest with you.
Okay.
That's all on video too. It says mask required. Now that you're telling me about the situation,
Yep.
he should definitely be wearing a mask on top of it.
Okay.
You know, if I was to go in there and not wear one, I'm sure it'd be a big deal. So, you know, same goes for him. Rules, policies, laws, everything applies to you guys too. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
And he's just by looking at the uniform, he is not a training instructor here. He's a training assistant.
Okay.
So he's from an outside agency. But let me go find out who he is. If you can hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Do you have a business card, by the way?
I don't, but I'll grab one for you.
If you got one, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Professional, man.
Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. So I actually shut off my video for about 2 minutes there, just to show him a picture of that officer, so he can come out and identify himself. And yeah, if you do find him, sir, can you just have him come out here and identify himself on record? Can you just have him come out here if you find him to put that on record about what his name and badge number is? Just remind him of the policy too, man. Thank you. So it looks like this area right here is for the dogs in the kennels and their training for those dogs. Really interesting. Wonder who picks up the crap in here. Pretty sure there is some.
Myself, 439 23.
Iron range. It's right down here. So obviously that would be restricted. Whole bunch of state police here.
Control my map. Back on 21 Hyundai Accent, color white, and negative NCA. Flat, Florida, 9073. Affirmative. Thank you.
How you doing?
Just because we're using simulation rounds.
Okay. What is that? What is
It's
simulation?
like paintball.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like paintball.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's not
either-
live rounds, right?
No, but I can't have you around because we're doing it here.
Where are you doing it exactly?
Up over there, but the rounds could come this way.
You're
through here.
shooting from over there?
So I need you either up on the top of that bank or up on there. I don't mind if you video.
Yeah.
But I just need
But you
up.
guys don't do it in there?
We do it this whole area.
You just shoot around with
So
cars
just like,
around?
just
Hold
like
on,
the
let me ask
police
you.
Academy.
What is it, O'Donnell?
Yeah.
You got a badge number?
No, we don't have.
You have an ID number? Serial number?
My first name is Hugh.
You don't have an ID or serial number?
No, we don't.
Okay. So you're going to be shooting around these vehicles, and you're worried about me getting hit but not these vehicles? Is that what you're saying?
I'm worried about people's safety.
Yeah,
It
you don't
doesn't
have to
hurt-
worry about my
it
safety,
doesn't hurt
sir.
the cars.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
do
it
because
won't
you're
hurt
on the-
me either. I'll be fine.
You're on the training facility.
Yeah, but I'm not
So I
in a
see you to
restricted.
hop
I'm
over
not
to
in
the
a
other
restricted area, O'Donnell.
What?
Okay. This is a publicly accessible area.
Can you just hop over there? For
No,
me?
I can't. Is that a lawful order?
You can't hop over there.
Is it a lawful order? I'm asking you a serious question. Is it a lawful order? Because if it's a lawful order, I'll
I'm
definitely.
going to talk to the academy and see what they want to do.
Oh,
I
well,
don't-
it
I
does-
don't run the academy.
Yeah, well, it's not up to you. And it's definitely not up to them because I'm in a publicly accessible area. What troop are you with anyway? B, C, A? B? Yeah, all right. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, if you're concerned about me but not these vehicles, that makes absolutely no sense. I don't know. You might want to speak with the director. I've been waiting on him anyway. Red Bull. Nice. Let me.
Edward 1393.
There's a director right there. You might want to talk to him. Hey, I'm sorry, man. You took so long. I figured I'd just continue my tour. I'm sorry, man.
So he's now engaged again with training.
Okay.
That's my card. That's his name. And he's from Vermont Fish and Wildlife.
Oh, he's Fish and Wildlife.
And so
Okay.
I asked him, I said, did you have a problem with identifying yourself? He said, no, it's just some stranger that's on an academy. He was looking in my personal vehicle. So.
Oh, okay. So because he didn't know me, he didn't want to identify?
Well, I guess-
I'm a member of the public, man. There's millions of
Well,
us.
he doesn't, I mean, he's not on duty, so he doesn't have to identify himself.
Well,
I would too, because...
Yeah, but he's in the course of his... He's in uniform, okay? Which means he's in the course of his duties.
He's not in the uniform when he's working. He's wearing an instructor shirt for helping out as a volunteer. So he's not on duty for...
He still has to identify, man.
He doesn't have to identify himself.
Yeah, he does.
He can if he wants to.
It's
but
professional. It's down and out professional, you know.
It may be professional in your mind, but if somebody's not on duty,
Yeah.
that would be like somebody, like, you don't have to identify yourself, right?
No, I don't. I mean, obviously.
And I haven't even asked you, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
No, and I appreciate that.
It doesn't matter, because you're just here asking questions.
Yeah, exactly.
My only concern is we're taking time away from 47 recruits that need training.
Well, yeah,
right
and I
now.
don't want to do that either. But I mean, if I wasn't ever approached, then I would have never bothered him. You know what I mean?
That's his information.
Awesome. And that's your card too, right?
That's my card.
Awesome,
Yep.
man. I appreciate it. Hey, real quick, and I will shake your hand. O'Donnell over here, he's from Troop B. He's saying that they're going to be shooting simulation rounds, so like paintball.
Okay.
So he's worried about my safety, okay, right in this general area. But what's funny is that all these vehicles here. Yeah, well, you want to give me some glasses then? That'd be superb, man.
You're not part of their training.
I understand. I'm not interfering with them. But they're saying that they're going to be shooting paintball rounds around these vehicles. Okay. So now I'm concerned about the vehicles.
Okay. Well,
And he's concerned about me, so it's kind of...
vehicles. This is their program. They're running whatever training program they're doing, so this doesn't have anything to do with me.
Well, I mean, I'll stay out of the way.
Whatever instructions he gives you, I just be safe.
Yeah, I'm not going to interfere with
We
them.
don't want people to be in a dangerous situation.
I got it. But I will stay like right here, so I'm like behind the building.
Whatever they
Yeah.
tell you,
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
And also, as you know, like just because it's paintball, just don't go into the range.
I know that, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can a public employee avoid identification while interacting with a citizen on public property? Legally, the First Amendment protects recording in publicly accessible areas, while agency policy may require officers to identify during official contact. From the officer's side, safety concerns during training can be valid. From the citizen's side, asking for a name, badge number, and lawful basis is a transparency check. The deputy director earns an A- for de-escalation. The first training officer receives a D for poor identification and weak public communication. The auditor receives a B+ for documenting the encounter, though the tone increased friction.
Morning, sir.
Hey.
Officer Mr. Open Mobile Police Department.
How you
May I ask
doing?
why you're videotaping the Federal Bureau of Investigation right now?
Because I'm allowed to.
Okay. Why are you allowed to?
It's a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay. What activity are you? What are you trying to do by videotaping the federal building?
Gathering content on a story.
Do what?
Gathering content on a story.
Gathering content on a story. Okay. Are you
a journalist?
Are you part of media? Do you have any of your media credentials?
I'm an independent journalist.
Independent journalist. Okay. This is just a piece of paper about the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
It doesn't say you're an independent journalist.
It doesn't have to. There's no independent journalist credentials.
There's no independent journalist credentials.
Yeah. See, because when you work for like CNN or ABC or something like that, it's the news agency that issues the credentials. There's no state or any kind of government authority that issues press credentials.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
No.
No?
No. 15530 states unless I'm suspected of a crime or committing a crime, I don't have to provide
well,
ID.
You're in lawful contact with law enforcement, and we are requesting that you identify yourself.
What statute said? Because 15530 says I'm only allowed to give ID if I'm suspected of a crime, if I'm committing a crime. Do you suspect me of a crime?
Where's your ID?
I don't have one on me. I don't carry one on me because, again, I don't break the law, and laws only require me to have ID if I break the law.
What's your purpose here? What are you trying to get accomplished?
I'm just gathering content for a story, some B-roll footage.
Okay.
I'm on a public sidewalk. It's totally legal. Totally allowed to be here. I'm totally allowed to take pictures of federal installations. Department of Homeland Security Readiness Memo 2018 specifically states Federal Protective Services not allowed to mess with me while I'm outside on public property.
If you're videotaping a federal facility, you need to at least give us your identification of who you is.
What state law is that? What federal law?
Where's your identification?
I don't have it on me.
What's your name? Because before you leave, we're going to verify who you is.
Who I am?
Yeah.
You're also in violation of the City of Mobile ordinance, so I need your ID.
What ordinance?
September 2019. Outside the FBI building in Mobile, Alabama, a citizen journalist records from a public sidewalk. Within minutes, officers question his identity, challenge his rights, and escalate a routine encounter into a detention. Was this a lawful investigation or a misunderstanding of public photography rights?
Smoking on the sidewalk.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Actually, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
City of Mobile ordinance, so I need your ID, sir.
Okay.
What's
George
your ID?
Metz. I don't have an ID on me.
You don't have an ID on you?
No.
You mind if I pat you down and see if you have your wallet on you?
I don't consent to any searches.
I just asked if I could pat you down, not search.
Yeah,
I need you to put
pat down's a
if
Terry
you do
search.
me a favor, I need you to put your camera down so that we can detain you till we can further identify you.
Okay.
Put your cigarette out.
I'll take that. Not under arrest, you're just being detained right now until we can identify.
For what crime? What crime do you suspect me of?
Smoking on the public sidewalk. City ordinance.
And that's an arrestable offense?
Did I say you were under arrest? No, I said you are being detained right now.
It's a ticketable offense. In order to give you a citation, then we get to first figure out who you is.
Okay, I just said George Metz.
You have anything to verify?
Nope. Spell your first name? George.
What all's in this pocket?
I don't know.
You don't know?
How did you get here today?
I Ubered.
File your lawsuit with everybody else.
What's the names of everybody here?
Come on over here, sir. We'll give you that. I'm just going to have you have a seat in the back seat of my car for a second. I'm just having you have a seat in the back seat of my car. Go ahead and have a seat. You're not under arrest. You're simply being detained. All this is being recorded on three body cameras.
Necessarily saying where you reside, and I'm just saying, if you stay at the Motel 6 down the street, that's what I'm at. I'm staying at a motel on Florida.
What happens when government authority meets a citizen who knows the law? Across all three encounters in this series, the central question remains the same. Can protected activity alone justify police intervention? In this case, the auditor earns a B+ for calmly asserting rights and documenting the interaction. Mobile officers receive a D+ for escalating toward detention while struggling to clearly articulate the legal basis. Together, these three cases reveal the tension between public accountability, officer discretion, and constitutional protections. If this encounter surprised you, the next case inside the Tyrant Watch files may raise an even bigger question. Where does lawful authority end and individual liberty begin?